Wednesday, July 29th. This is an evening update just to show how the market closed today. So I was watching ENTX today. Thought it was time to pop, but it was not. I do see this is the 2 hour. I do see the 21 day above the 200 day, which is a bullish sign. We are just waiting for this momentum line to go back above the average line on the 2 hour. Somebody who I message a lot here on TikTok basically asks, how do I know when to exit? So this is after the indicators are in your favor, you then want to see if you can spot patterns. Sometimes that's tricky, but you want to see if you can spot patterns. So this last pop to 4.19 a share Monday the 27th, I use it as a poll to gauge the next target. But that's only when the RSI moving average are in your favor, then you can see if that is a falling wedge pattern or not. So you can Google trading patterns and see if you can find them in the market. But your main concern is the RSI and the moving averages. So this is ENTX. IBM today. So it went sideways a bit and wicked up to 230 a share, and now it's back down to 226 a share. So I am looking to see how on the 1 hour that momentum line goes back above the average line. If you notice though, even though even though IBM was going sideways and I thought it was going to go up, the RSI, the momentum line, come back down to, it was in the 60 area, it came all the way back down to the 40 area. RSI likes, before a next pop for price action, RSI loves to come back close to that 30 area of entry, which is usually an entry for a trade, and that 60 area and above is usually an exit. That's why I always say the RSI and the moving averages you should have in your favor first. I don't want to teach you guys patterns and all the other stuff first. I learned patterns first, and it took me a while to recorrect that and look at the RSI and moving averages first. And even so today, Wednesday, July 29th, 2026, right? I'm still forcing myself to look at these indicators before I look at patterns. So you want to make sure these indicators are in your favor before you take any trade, okay? You want to make sure this momentum line is above the average line. If you find that you're hovering around the 60, 70 area, know that it's an exit, okay? You want to enter, find that 30 area. 45 is not that bad, but you really want to find a 30 entry area. Speaking of which, I was talking about IBM. My sister said this was one of the first times that you found a stock that was in that 30 area. Way back here, July 16th, I mentioned IBM, and it was in that 20 area. And then it went up to that 50 area, retraced a little bit, came back down to that 30 area before it went up again. And now it's trying to find its way at a good range before it goes back up again. I don't know if it'll hit the 30 area again, but it's trying to find its way back down so it can get some gas to go back to the upside. So this has been a learning and relearning process for me as well, so we are in this together. So I am looking at this 1 hour momentum line for IBM to see how it will go over that average line. And that 21 day moving average is above the 200 day on the 1 hour. So that is a bullish sign for IBM. So we shall see what Thursday, Friday gives for IBM. And I do want to touch on JLHL and maybe SDOT because I haven't seen SDOT in a while. JLHL kind of went a little sideways today, but that momentum line is finally back above the average line. It did hit that 30 area today. So I'm looking at JLHL. I just want to point out that that one day is not in our favor yet, the RSI. So be patient with JLHL, but I think something is brewing for JLHL. SDOT, what are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, SDOT came down. Wow, okay. SDOT is bearish right now. This is the 4-hour. 21-day moving average went below the 200-day. And this purple momentum line is below this 200-day moving average. So this is bearish. It is in that 30 area, but we want to see this momentum line go above that average line on the 4-hour. What's the 1-day doing? Oh, we want to see how this 1-day momentum goes above that average line. Okay. Just wanted to see what it was doing. I haven't looked at it in a while. I'm more so focused on IBM right now. But that is my update on these stocks. Hope you all had a wonderful day analyzing the market, trying to see if you can find 30 area entries, 70 area exits, trying to see if you can find 21-day moving averages above the 200-day. Take time with this, guys. No skill was mastered overnight. They say it takes 5 years on average to master a craft, and this is my 6th year, and I'm almost there. I don't want to ever get cocky, because in trading you're always learning and relearning. But it did take me 6 years. It may take you a few months. It may take you 1 year. Be patient with your journey and enjoy the ups and the downs. See you guys in the next video.